welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise and this is Chip, who wanted in. May not be for long because he's up and down. So my channel is a haul every Saturday without fail. I also upload things in between depending on what's happening in my life at the time. So if you enjoyed today's video and you want to join our YouTube family, entirely up to you, but if you want to click the subscription button down below, and it's the left or the right, I always get it wrong. And if you want to click the notification bell, you'll be notified of my midweek videos, because there's no schedule to those, so they could be up anytime when they do come up. Sometimes there'll be one, sometimes there'll be two. It just depends on the day, on the week, what's going on, how I'm managing things. So I am obviously a channel with somebody that talks a lot. I do have fibro, so I always like to mention that at the beginning somewhere, just so you know, if my word didn't quite make sense or my sentence didn't quite work out, that'll be it. I am an absolute mess at the moment, but that's real life, isn't it? I'm not going to cover all this. You know, I'm run down at the moment. I'm not going to cover it all up because it's real life, and you know, that's what I like my channel to be. It's going to be very authentic. I'm not going to take all the little bits out that a lot of people don't like to admit to, because that's just what it is. Oh, you okay? Okay, so we actually work on a budget of £60. I did get up there a little bit. It was on 51.60. He's going down again. Actually spent 51.60 this week. I seem to average normally closer to like the £30 mark. We do get, like, when I do find a bargain, I try to stockpile on them, so it does help with like evening things out. I did spend a little bit more, so just so you know, Scott is here. He's been here for a couple of days. He managed to get some time off work, so he's been staying to take care of Chip for that little bit in between when Corey's at work and I'm at work, just to help me out, basically, so I'm not freaking out that he's on his own. So there's some little different type foods in there. Some will be for Scott. There's a specific meal that I fancied last week that you can get, so I've got ingredients for that. It's also Friday that I'm actually hauling. As you know, I shop on the Friday. I usually haul on the Saturday, but I really want to get it done because it's actually Corey's birthday today. So Friday the 10th, it's Corey's birthday, but he's going to, I think he's going to a friend straight from work. He'll be back after I'm in bed, so we're going to do his like celebration tomorrow. We're not doing a lot at the moment. It's just going to be a takeaway, and I'm making him a dessert because he's not a cake person. Corey's never been a really huge cake person. He'll have a little bit, but for his birthday thing, he doesn't want a cake. So I've got the ingredients for what we're going to make. I'll explain it all as we go along. I'll also give you all the prices of everything, because it's nice to have the comparisons from wherever you shop and what I'm getting. Sometimes it helps out, sometimes not so much. So 51.60, like I said, is everything here minus the 3 items that I always donate. 3 different items every week depending on the week. This week, I could try and remember them, because like looking at my receipt, I could find it, but it'll take me so long. I donated a 2-pack of toothbrushes, sanitary towels, is that what they're called? Yeah, sanitary towels, you know what I mean, and a tin of chicken soup. That's what I donated this week. And I always mention it at the beginning, because if you wanted to add it up, it wouldn't work out right. But I always put the donation straight in the food bank before I leave the store, because they have a basket in the store. Because if I don't, my memory is so bad, and it'll end up sitting in the house for weeks upon weeks. So I always get that done, so it's like job done. We are getting up there. Like I said, 51.60 is the highest I've been for a while. If ever I did hit my budget, then I wouldn't donate. You know, I have to judge every week what I can do, and I will do what's within my limits. But we've been good for quite a while. We've been good, so I'm quite happy about that. I'm going to keep my receipt out because the prices change so often. Sometimes I'm good at remembering them. Most of the time, not anymore. I used to be really, really good at this, didn't need my receipt, but then since the price increases, I mean, I don't even know how long it's been going on now, but it's like every week something's a different price, so I'm going to have my trusted receipt as we go along. So let's go on with the haul. So always do mention as well, this is just the food that I bought for this week. I have foods in the freezer, in the fridge, things that I bought from last week that have not gone bad, so I'm not going to be replacing those type of things. That doesn't make sense to do that. So this is just like the things that I top up every week to like make my meals. Tomatoes, we actually got the tomatoes. As you know, I didn't manage to bring tomatoes home last week. I don't even know what happened. Something happened, but I didn't get up with the tomatoes, so I haven't had any all week. I do like my tomatoes, so I really miss them. This is actually 85p now. I feel like that's really gone up a bit now. Mushrooms is for the spaghetti bolognese that I wanted last week. I actually did fancy it last week, but the mushrooms were disgusting. They were so bad, it was like a tub of mud with a little mushroom in between. You know, it was really, really bad, and I didn't want to pay out for it. This is actually 60p, which isn't bad, and this is a decent packet of them. So that's to go with the spaghetti bolognese, which hopefully I'm going to be making later on tonight. Spinach, look, I actually got some. I do like spinach. I can tell the difference with my fibro when I have it and when I don't, but a lot of the time it's wilting already before I've even left the store. I'm not going to buy it because it's just not going to have much life on it. I don't cook spinach. I don't like the texture, so I do eat it raw. So, you know, a big bag like this is actually going to last me a long time. I know when you wilt it, it wilts down to nearly nothing, but I just have handful with whatever meals I'm going to have. This is £1 now, so it has gone up a little bit, but like I said, this is going to last me a week, so that's pretty good, and nobody else really eats this. This would be just a me thing, and it's not for a meal, it's just to go with whatever. Cucumber, 75p. That's disgusting. Going to cut some up. I finished all my pickled cucumber, and I do miss having it. I like it on the plate with whatever I'm having, a sandwich or something. Nice to have a bit of pickled cucumber. I do enjoy it. If you've not tried it, give it a go. It pickles very, very quickly. You don't have to wait a long time for it to pickle. So 75p for that one. No milk up here, didn't need it. The one I bought last week we've not even opened yet. I literally will be opening it for the coffee in the morning, so no milk, no coffee, because I've got 2 jars of it, so I don't need it. So that's just why normally we have a big section going on there. I have got double cream. Now this is for, what I'm doing is making Corey a white chocolate cheesecake. There's a woman on, I think it's Instagram, that I follow, and I think Corey follows her too because he keeps showing me some of her recipes, and he found a cheesecake cake that he likes to look off, so I'm going to give that a go. So I needed double cream. That's actually £1.30 for a 300ml. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't buy it enough, so you'll have to let me know on that one. And I've got the more expensive sausage rolls. Corey likes this one more, and he specifically asked for this one. So this one is £1.85. I could get an 8-pack for, what is it, 97p I think, but he likes this one more, and you know, it's still within our budget. We spent more this week because I've got slightly more expensive ingredients than I would get because it's Corey's birthday. So, you know, I'm not going to buy him a cake, and that would be a chunk of money if I did, but the ingredients work out about the same. So yeah. So I've got 2 Philadelphia, and I didn't want the lights, but they didn't have the other one. These are on a deal at the moment. This is the larger packet. I did go for Philly rather than a cheap cheese because Corey said that the cheesecakes I've made in the past have a specific taste, and I think it might be the quality of the cream cheese or soft cheese, whatever you want to call it. This is a 280 packet, and it's actually on a deal at the moment for £2 each. That's £4. That's a chunk of money. Wouldn't do that on a normal shop, but when it's birthdays you pay a little bit differently, don't you? And yes, I got a butter. I bit the bullet and did it. £1.99. It's on a deal actually at £1.99. It had some money off. That's disgusting. This is why I don't have butter so much anymore. I would go margarine, but sometimes you just get a hankering. So I just got one. This is the, is it the 250? Yeah, 250 gram for £1.99. Oh, it's so bad. I got 1 tin of beans. I don't need them, but I just want to get my stocks going, so I just picked the one up, 26p. Yes, these are the cheap ones, but they're really, really good. I do go cheap with a lot of items, but I will never go cheap if I don't like them. But these are really, really good. The beans are very nice now, and the spaghetti loops, my absolute favourite, 16p a can. Awesome price, and they taste really, really nice. So I just picked up 2. I was eating them every day, but I had some sandwiches this week, so I didn't actually eat all the spaghetti, so I didn't need to replace so many. And I've got a can of sliced carrots. Oh my god, I have not bought carrots for the longest time, not in a tin anyway. I've bought fresh ones. 34p for that little tiny thing. That's disgusting. I'm sure it's like 17p or something, but I'm having, like I said, spaghetti bolognese, and I know you might think I'm weird, but on top of my bolognese, I actually heat these up in the microwave and I pour just the carrots on top, not the juice, just on top of my bolognese. So I have a pile of carrots on top, and it has to be these because it's a texture thing. I know, a lot of people think I'm weird doing that, but I really enjoy it, and carrots are good for you, so it's not a big deal, is it? Another coleslaw this week. I bought one last week for the first time in quite a while. I don't normally buy this cheapy one. I didn't really like it that much before, but when I bought it last week, I've been putting it on everything, and it's so nice. 45p for this one. Thoroughly enjoying it. And I have to say, if you've got Ritz crackers, a little dollop of this on top, you'll be surprised. It's like they were made to go together. I was just one of them random. I had them both out and I was waiting to cook something, and I tried it. Oh, so good. Honestly, if you've not tried it, give it a go. Big thing of mince. This is for the bolognese. This is for Corey and Scott. I won't eat the mince because I don't enjoy the texture and I don't like meat that much. So I won't be having this, but I do have some fake meat mince, so that's okay. This is the 750 gram, £4.40. Peppercorn sauce. Now this is Scott wanted this. It's 45p. I never tried it myself personally. I don't really know what it's about, but I did buy him some beer bread for Christmas, like a pack, one of those packs where you make your own bread, and it's a beer bread, and he was going to make some breakfast and he wanted this with it on Sunday, I think, something like that. So that's the only reason that one's in here. Wouldn't normally be in here. I've never cooked it before, never used it for anything before, so I can't give any comments on this one. I've got a cheap thing of spaghetti. This is 28p. This one will be for Scott. Corey will have his tubes pasta. He doesn't like spaghetti bolognese with the spaghetti pasta. Let's wait for it. That's the heating. I actually thought it was going to be louder. But I do have a wheat pasta, spaghetti pasta that I enjoy. It's a texture thing again. It just holds its texture really well, and I really enjoy it. But Scott, he just likes this stuff, and it's 28p, so I just thought I'd pick one up anyway. Corey asked for 2 of the Cokes. These are now just gone up. They're £2.30. He's giving me the money back for these because he knows this is a lot of money. I don't mind buying one, I'm buying multiples. £2.30, another 5p up. I've got my Orange Crush, the very last one on the shelf. Oh, so close. I absolutely love this. This is my treat for the week now. I do enjoy this. This one's 80p, and Scott wanted a cheap Coke. It's not so cheap anymore. 70p for that one. It used to be way cheaper than that, didn't they? Spaghetti bolognese sauces. I used to make my own, but it turns out I'm the only one who likes my own. So, I'm going to just put the sauces in. I'm having to cook all 3 pasta bolognese in separate pans because everyone likes their vegetables cut differently, and they like different tastes and textures, and it's just easier that way. And obviously I'm going to have I'm not going to have real meat, and they're going to have real meat, so I'm going to do it all separately. So I've got 2 jars. I actually wanted the garlic and tomato because I really enjoy the garlic. Corey's not a fan, so I've got the bolognese, and then Scott will probably have a combination of the both, because he's not fussing. He's probably going to dump a load of spices and things in his own anyway. So 2 jars will do us, and these are £1 each. The chocolate digestive, 65p, just goes in here all the time. It's just one of our treats that we just always have in here. And plain digestives, this is 55p. This is actually for Corey's cheesecake recipe. And I got 2 dog foods. I know that chips just not eating so much. I'm just going to go with a couple of dog foods for the next couple of days, see how things go. We're changing his tablets up, and I just want to be monitoring things in a different way, so I just went with a couple of dog foods. I do have some of his chicken and his veggies, so I can make him a crock pot up. He still has a little bit left of the last one, but I just feel like this is something I need to have in the cupboard right now. So these are actually 75p each. This is the beef pate and the chicken and turkey pate. Chip really does enjoy having these because he has the crock pot food so often. It's just nice to have a change for him. And I've got lots of white chocolate for the cheesecake. This is £1 each. This is the Asda one. It's very good. It's 200 grams. And I got this one. This is the Milky Bar. I'm trying to see a weight. 90 gram for £1. So get a lot less for your money. But this is to go on top and to decorate. And I think he just would enjoy the chunks of this. Whereas these ones are actually going to be in the recipe. Got a pot noodle, still 70p. I've got a sweet and sour one just to replace the one I've eaten this week. These are really good at the moment. and a box of Maltesers, £2.20. This is actually for Corey for his birthday. Don't worry, he'll have them before he sees this. I just had some random ones bought for me for Christmas, and he tried some and said that he really enjoyed it, and he hasn't had them for ages, so I thought I'll just pick him a box up. And yes, whichever subscriber mentioned it, I did pay attention. I know I'm not answering people so much. You know I've got a lot going on right now. It's not an excuse, but it's just what it is. I'm not making any excuse. I do apologise, but it just is what it is. And I've always been after the nachos, the cheesy nachos for Corey. I used to get the Asda ones, but they haven't had them in for the longest time. And somebody mentioned to me that the gluten-free ones, nacho cheese flavour, 80p, and apparently they're very nice, so I had to give them a go. So thank you very much for commenting and letting me know. This is what our channel is all about, especially with the hauls, letting each other know about things. I would never have known about this. They may be great, they may not, you know, it's all personal preference, but I really appreciate it, want to give it a go, and hopefully Corey will be having cheesy nachos from now on because of you. Thank you very much. I got his pasta. I got a cheese and tomato pasta meal, 90p. I don't have much room in the freezer, but I thought I could probably fit one freezer meal in, and I couldn't remember what he got when I opened the freezer. It turns out this is the one he had, so I should have got the lasagna, but he'll eat it anyway. It's not a big deal. Picked up a pizza again. Corey does like to just shove things in the oven after work. He loves his pizzas. This is a very, very nice one if you've not tried it before. It's a stuffed crust one. Barbecue chicken and bacon. It says it's a Moorish cheesy stuffed crust base topped with roasted chicken breast, bacon and barbecue tomato sauce. And it is a very, very nice one. £2.60 for that one. The toilet roll, £1.93. They've downgraded the Gap where these are, so I don't know if they're going to stop making these, but there's £1.93 for that one, and it's really, really good. Highly recommend that one. I know some people are funny with their toilet roll, but I'm not. Another one for Corey for his birthday. This is going to go with his cheesecake. He wanted the caramel choo-choo. You know, he always used to go for the cookie dough, but he's on the caramel choo-choo at the moment. This was £3.76, random number. It actually had some money off, and it still didn't tally, but it's not a bad price for this one. He, you know, it's his birthday again, and I can't remember which one's which because it doesn't tell me. It just says vitamins. I've got the iron and the vitamin B complex. Now this is 90 tablets and the iron is 180 tablets. One is £1.50 and one is £2. This is the one I did want last week and I couldn't find either, but they got them both in this week, which was really lucky because I'm really desperate for them. And just a random little tub. This is just for some I'm going to try and do some decluttering when I can get to it, and I needed one this size. This is actually £3, which isn't that bad at the moment. And that's it. That is our haul for today. So that's it. That's our haul for this week. I hope it helps some people out with the prices and stuff. It was a random one. It's what we need this week. You know, we're all different, and I know some people comment about, oh, is that all you're going to have for the week? How are you going to make meals out of it and stuff like that? But this isn't the entire contents of the food in this house. I have tinned foods, I have a lot of fresh food, I still have potatoes from 2 weeks ago that are still good, I've still got onions that are good, I've got a freezer and in here and another freezer out the shed, so we've got lots of food. This is just top up bits. Plus obviously there was like the meal and the cake I need to get ingredients for, but £51 is, it's been a while since I spent that much in one go, even though it's still within my budget. It's just I start getting palpitations. I'm not good at spending money. So yeah, that's this week. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. I'm sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching them, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.